Stick to the show, you better learn it fast. King of 48, we spotty, so why you hate? Honey lows, touching money, OGs is pushing weight. Glove high to the square, Luke Cuz is 47th Street. Niggas know I rich roll solo, the Turk is hella deep. Pulling up on Vernon and Weston, don't wanna stop there. Thinking you gon' shop for a fade, but this is not fair. Free skill crap, sleep folk, and TGB for hard head folk. Fig boy, FIP, big twin, Lil Spade nigga and Big Biscuit banned from the gang since running said don't get it twisted. Chippy for the set, real fast, go back to getting cash. Faux side banger from ancient block to 8th Ave West. Art gab for the originals. When we come and bustin' your set, ain't no subliminals. Dark side gripping, can't you slippin'? Park side folding, chip they homie. Original Western with the extras. Avenue banging, brought the glove gang in. Ooh, with the blue, it's K-Mac. What the fuck? Yeah, welcome back to the Spoties page in the YouTube universe. K-Mac 3438. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like, comment, and share on all videos. Follow me on all platforms. That way you can contact me, DM me, send me videos to react to. Now that we got the hard part out the way, let's get to today's video. It's K-Mac. What the fuck? Yeah, so we back, man. It's been a minute. As you can see, I stopped fucking with this shit for a minute because a lot of this shit been watered down, you know, and then shit, the homie done took over, man. Shout out C-Star, the president, man. He running his YouTube shit, you know. But yeah, let's get down to business, man. Let's address some shit, man. First, boom, Faux extra free. Faux extra got free, you know, after a quick little violation. You know, before he went in, they was trying to get this celebrity match going on with him, Aaron the Plumber, or UFC fighter, or whoever was willing to take the fade. So when Faux extra first pop out, you know, he say, boom, Aaron the Plumber, I'ma knock you out. You know, so we thinking we gonna get this celebrity fade going. Then next thing you know, we see Adam 22 pop up in New York with his favorite new troll, King Pill. You know, take him and some other guys to New York, and they pull up on the guy from New York. What's his name? Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda, man. And from what we know so far, Bobby been solid. You know, he did his bid, came home, didn't do no telling and none of that. You know, he kept it solid. You know, to me though, it seemed like he accepted anybody from the coast, you know, to blend the culture, to, you know, to stamp his approval. You know, we already seen his boy come out here to Cali and diss all of LA and then run back to New York, you know, so but like I said, nonetheless, we see Adam 22 pop out in New York, and he goes to say, hey man, Faux extra, man, is you ducking my guy King Pill? You know, is what's going on, man? I think you ducking him, you scared of the fade. And Peele jumps out there talking about, yeah, all that popping in and all this, we gonna get it going, you know. So we waiting for the response. Faux extra finally hits that no jumper, and Adam 22 starts asking those good questions, you know. First of all, he wanted to ask about this carrot situation that they got going on. They say Faux extra knocked the nigga out from Hoover and supposedly put carrots in his ass, man. Come on now. We all know that all of that stinks from the Hoovers. And we gonna get into that too, because the boy Trigger Bird say, man, everything starts from the Hoovers, right? So we gonna get back into that, you know. But that, I feel like that came from the Hoovers, you know. All of that started from the Hoovers, you know. That's where the term Hooversexuals came from, right? You know. But let's keep it going, man. So like I said, this guy King Pill, man, he really want this celebrity boxing match, you know. And I was just sitting back peeping all the shit, you know, just letting it do what it do. And then, like I said, Faux extra come back, no jumper. Adam 22 get to asking him all these questions, you know, about the carrot shit, and if you gonna fade King Pill. So Faux extra once again runs down the rules of this LA gangbanging shit, you know. if you're a gang member, you're not getting no meetup fades. You know, you gonna have to run into a nigga in the county, or you just have a run in on the streets, you know, and y'all just run in and have a blend, you know, real fast. But ain't no meetups or none of that. All meet me over here and we gonna catch a fade. Now, as far as the celebrity fade, yeah, like I said, anybody that's not celebrities, you know, that's just jumping out of left field, they want to catch a fade, already said let's catch it for the free. But once Adam 22 and all these other guys start talking about 100 racks and 50 a piece and they got the bread, I mean, me personally, I'm taking the fade. You feel me? You see me, I'm like, we gonna fade for free, because I don't like how these niggas playing with the hood and playing with the homie's name, you know. But at the end of the day, for 50 racks, I'm catching this fade. You feel me? I'm taking the fade regardless. And like he said, it would be an easy knockout. I know for a fact the homie has served King Pill real fast. You feel me? It'll be an easy knockout, easy serve. So I'm taking my bag and I'm out of there, you know. But like he said, this a dude, he a flunky, man. He got put on his hood in jail. He ain't been to his hood. He living in Atlanta, you know. We got footage of his homies saying, man, he paying for features. He's scared to go to the hood. He's saying the older homies gonna politic on him.
You don't even want to come, bro, because the older homies, they gonna be politicking on me. I'm like, blood, just come to the safe food, get your fade out the way, and that's gonna be that. Or the
yeah.
So the King Pill nigga paid y'all for the feature.
Bro, stop asking questions, bitch.
I just want to see
I'm
the
trying to
receipts.
fix. Yeah, show us.
Or
If not, that's really y'all big on me.
who?
King Pill, nigga, you big on me.
I'm slapping niggas. You saying boom?
That ain't your big homie, kid?
No, nigga. Bro, a nigga that got put on in prison, I'm my big homie, blood.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga haven't been to the States since I was born, fool, like.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Not like, bro, the nigga ain't been to the hood in 16 years, fool.
Wow.
This is his first time coming back.
Yeah, but the nigga left the hood before I was born, fool, so that's
So
just
do
my big homie.
niggas over there like know him?
Nah, he was like, not everybody, but they know him now because of social media, but only a little bit.
Yeah, but like, before, if social media wasn't a thing, this nigga would be a nobody.
Like, nigga, he been in hood days and shit, but that's like 2007, 6.
No, I ain't gonna lie, he do got a Cam Capone interview coming out. I think we went to go do that little interview.
He knocked out Jeffrey.
On me.
He knocked out Jeff.
Nah, y'all got both a whole.
You know, so I don't blame Extra for not taking the fade, you know, because this nigga's a loser, you know. So that's when I jumped in and see, like, man, this nigga's doing all this trolling, you know, and doing all this trolling. So I told the nigga, you know, he come out and say, hey, Faux Extra, where you at? And I told the nigga, you know, take the 10 West and the 110 South. And I'm sure he know the exit, right?
Got your whack ass homies in the back. King Pill, stop laying on the rack. Faux Extra, catch the bait, where you at?
So I'm gonna keep it spotty. The very next day, hey man, he took the 110 and took that exit. Now, let's be real. He pop up with these Compton dudes, you feel me? You know, they give him an escort to the hood and they go to 43rd and Figueroa, right across the street from the Rite Aid and the Ross and all of that. You know, they go to 43rd and Fig and say that they on Fig and Vernon and the 40s ain't out there. Now, one thing I want to make clear. Not once in the history of the 40s since 1976 have the 40s hung out in that lot right there on 43rd and Fig where they at. Now, if those guys would have slid down 43rd, down to the next two next lights, past Hoover to Vermont, they would have ran right into some 40s, guaranteed, you know. So they was just in the wrong area, but I give y'all this, all right, that's our hood. So y'all feel like we should be patrolling every parking lot, every motherfucking shopping center in the 40s, which is real big. And I'm gonna show y'all how big the hood is and where these guys actually went. And no lie, you can actually jump right back on the freeway in no less than 1 minute, 2 minutes from where these guys was at. You know, so they was not deep in the 40s. They was on the edge of the hood, the most edges of the hood you can go to, you know. Man, they could have drove down Vernon until they found some 40s and then tried that, you know. But let's keep it real. GeeUno and his guys was way out of pocket, you know. Compton, Bloods, Pyrus, whatever y'all want to call yourself, you know, coming to Los Angeles, mixing politics, you know. And I let GeeUno know about it on social media because I didn't know these guys personally, so I went to social media to let them know. And then I seen a reputable, what's the name, Avenue Champ cheering them on. So I even hit him up like, bro, you condoning this bullshit, you know? And he, oh, I'm just fucking with the homies. Like all Bloods and Pyrus do, whether they homies is in the wrong, right or wrong, they gonna back them up, you know? So, which is cool, which is, you know, you gotta ride for your people. So I get that, you know. But GeeUno, you know, I feel like he was definitely out of pocket. Him and the Arabian Nights looking nigga, you know, Kansas City Smack. Both of them niggas, man, was out of pocket for pulling up to the hood, even if it was the edge of the hood, pulling up, you know, thinking that they was doing something. So, like I said, but with me, actually provoking them niggas to come to the hood, I feel like it's on me to serve them, you know. So GeeUno, we gotta run one. Peele, we gotta run one. We gotta run it, you know, nothing more, nothing less. Because at first I wasn't even gonna do this video because I felt like y'all already had took it past that, you know. But y'all already trolling and got the internet all on this shit. So let's end this shit. You feel me? Where y'all can do y'all shit on the internet and keep going, you know, because y'all niggas already done took this shit way too far. And then we got Straight to the Point TV, man. This guy, he get on there and he speak on it and he say he feel like King Pill is a worthy opponent, and then he feel like what they did as far as going to the 40s was justified. And this is a guy that call himself some type of activist or whatever, but he feel like they was right for going to the hood because they got a reason to be upset because Faux Extra won't take the fade because he's on the internet talking about these fades. But let's get this straight as far as that. All the fades Faux Extra spoke about was jailhouse fades, all with all enemies, you feel me? And as far as the Jap 5 fade, he downplayed it. When he was asked about it, he didn't put the extras on it, you know. And then y'all mean to tell me that this man got all this fame and recognition off of just saying that he punched Jap over a table and that's it, and he blew up off of that? No, that's not what it is. He blew up because the internet liked his crippin', you know, because they seen he was a throwback crip, a real gangbanger, real gang member, and they like what they see, man. So they blew him up. And now, ever since he been to the top, all these same people that helped him get to the top been waiting and looking for his downfall. So any and everybody that's willing to try to say they want to run a fade with Faux Extra, they like, oh yeah, Faux Extra, if you don't take the fade, you a buster, you this and that, you know. And that's not what it is, man. What it is like he said, is rules and regulations. We're gonna go all the way across the board on this shit. And if you're a gang member from the streets, you're not getting no head up fade. Now, me personally, I'm the nigga that said all these niggas from Uncle Bang to OG Boo Mason, Alshon, fucking whatever cuz name is, to all these niggas that say they want to run the fade with Faux Extra. I told them, all right, run it with me, head up. You feel me? Run it with me. No money involved, and then we can see if you can get the celebrity fade, since y'all so mad about how Cuz talk and what he said he done did and all that. So let's get that out the way, and then y'all, you know, if you victorious, maybe you can get the celebrity fade, but I doubt it, you know, because I ain't taking no L's. But at the end of the day, like I said, these niggas, they was out of pocket for pulling up to the hood, and they got an answer to it. And then the last shit, the guy, Trigger Tooth, you feel me? The nigga Trigger Bird, man. Only thing I got against what he got to say is what he had to really say about Leaf and them, you feel me? Saying that Leaf got all his game, his aggression, and his whole push from the Hoovers, you know, and get the naming off niggas from Hoover, like cuz grew up around them niggas, you know, saying that cuz his pops is from Hoover. That don't mean shit, you know. We got plenty of homies. Like I said, the hood been around since 1976, so we got plenty of homies from the avenues to the dark park, original Western, bro, that's been monsters, you know, and not just big niggas, you know, big niggas, small niggas, you know, short niggas, tall niggas, you know. So we've been niggas know, you feel me? Especially when it comes to the phase, when it with the 40s, man, that's what we do. That's what we known for, you know. So and last but not least, man, I do want to give a shout out to my homies that is still focused on doing their music and the brand and all that, because niggas know that them niggas can turn up, you know. So shout out to y'all, cuz, you feel me? Y'all keep doing y'all shit, keep it rolling. And then shout out to the homies that is in the cut, that ain't that don't do the internet and don't voice their opinion on here. And that's the only reason why I feel like I need to get on and voice the opinion for the homies, you know, one good time, and, you know, not even say so much, you know, but just enough to let niggas know that we see what's going on, and every action got a reaction, you know. And then but right now I definitely want the fade GeeUno and King Pill. You gotta run it with me, you feel me? Especially this nigga GeeUno, cuz, like, you know, then you pull up to your block with the mic, you feel me? Pull up to your block with the mic and shit, you know, all that shit is funny. And then you Compton niggas, let me make a joke for y'all niggas, man. Why the fuck y'all never called it Compton? Cause all y'all niggas is Pyrus, right? Y'all not Bloods, right? So why the fuck y'all never called it Compton? Alright, cuz. To the next video. It's K-Mac. What the fuck?